Hi everyone, it's Nancy here with another process video for you. This is another Christmas layout, but I've decided to use colours that are not like traditionally Christmassy. I have pulled out some Christmas papers though, but this background paper is a piece of Dear Lizzie from the Fifth and Frolic collection. I'm sorry that I'm slightly off camera with these bits here. I use this cream paper which has little, I think they're kind of stags on them. You can't really see them though in the final design, but it's just a nice neutral colour to map that photo with. So I'm just trying to work out where I'm going to put this photo cluster on the page. So I'm just using up some of my scraps here as well. And this is a piece of snowflake paper. It's so nice to have my trimmer back working. What I've pulled out there is actually, it was a Christmas decoration from this year. It's a wood piece, and I brought it with the intention of using it as a scrapbook embellishment. And I decided that, you know, the pink and grey pink, grey and blue is going to be a really nice combination. This piece of striped paper by My Mind's Eye has been in my stash for a very long time. It's not overtly Christmassy, but on the other side there is Christmas trees. So I'm just going to take a small strip off the bottom here, which is going to make my bottom cluster. And I'm just using the border strip there as well off one of the, I think that was actually off the background paper, the Dear Lizzie. So now I've got kind of like the basis of my page mapped out. I'm going to look here through my stamps. I'm going to start adding some texture to the background. So I'm just using my Glitz Design roller stamps here. And again, I know roughly where the photos are going to be, so I'm just going to start adding these bits on here. I apologise that some of this is actually off like the camera frame. I'd been moving bits and pieces around, so I must have moved my camera and not noticed. So I'm adding two different turquoises here. One is the Tide Pool Stampin' Up ink, and then this is a shadow ink. And then I'm taking the pink neon as well and just adding that over both. And I really love like kind of the ghost kind of inking you get with these brayers. So I really love that background. I'm just taking out some of my gold here and adding that to the background as well. And I believe I'm also going to take my white out as well, yeah. And that's my new white. That's the Do Crafts Artiste white, and that's a lovely pearlized white. So I'm just taking my heat gun out here to just give it a blast to help it dry. As I said before, those metallic ones do take longer to dry, and I have noticed that I've got them on photos and stuff where like just the glitteriness of it, so I do want to make sure they're dry. So I'm just giving a sort of close up there, if you can see the different colours of the white and the gold ink there. I decided to take out these Technique Tuesday Ali Edwards stamps. There are lots of different like Christmassy phrases, but I use this outline stamp here. Just trying to work out what I'm going to do with it. Here I am just going through my crop bag trying to find my small acrylic block, because last time I stamped using my huge block. So this is the Slate Grey Stampin' Up ink, and I'm bearing in mind vaguely where my photos and that are going to be, but just putting that in position so I know that, you know, enough are visible. So I'm going to start to layer these bits and pieces on now. And this was a pretty quick layout to make. It took me just over 40 minutes. So just layering up. Yeah. And as I said, I haven't done many layouts where I've used that top left hand corner. But I knew that there was kind of an empty space in the photo there, and I wanted the tree embellishment to go there. I've pulled out some grey polka dot washi tape, and I'm just going to make a small cluster at the top there as well. And I believe that the washi tape was in the same Christmas collection as those Christmas ornaments. So here I am just pulling out my sleigh ride borders, and as you can see these are getting quite depleted now. This is a lovely pink chevron scallop. Just have to peel up some of my layers here to get it to fix in place. And so I really love how these, you know, aren't all, you know, very Christmassy, because I have used them on non-Christmas layouts. So I'm just fussing here with that, and I've just pulled up that washi tape to layer over it. And as you can see, I've managed to get some gold on the photo there where I've laid bits and pieces down. Here again, I'm just having to pull up where I've put my clusters to stick those down. And again, adding a little bit of scallop to the top cluster there as well. Just taking one of those file tabs and adding it to the top. I was looking at putting some more of those borders on there, but decide against that. Just pulling out my other stickers here, seeing if any of those are going to work. I do end up using one of this very depleted crepe paper. I think it's from one of their previous year's Valentine's collections. Again, I pull off these Dear Lizzie ones, but they're the wrong colour. I'm taking out my gem bag, so I'm pulling out my Teresa Collins sequins. I seem to be using them, but they don't seem to be actually going down. So I did think when I first put that wood veneer that I could use the other side that wasn't printed as well. But I really like how that looks on this layout. And the layout is about a Christmas tree. So it works quite well. Here I am just pulling out the 3 different colour sequins to cluster up. So that's the turquoise, the silver and the pink. And because these are cup sequins, it does mean that they do colour, you know, they don't lie flat. But I really like that look, and I've seen quite a few people clustering them that way, and I just think it's a really nice effect. I haven't stuck that middle cluster yet because I'm not sure with where I'm going to put my title, how I'm going to fit that round. I am pulling out this Bella Boulevard letter sticker sheet to do my title. And the title for this layout is the Annual Angel Tree. So basically, my aunt has a Christmas tree which is full of different angel ornaments. It started many years ago when she couldn't find an angel to replace one on her tree. I was younger and I used to find them in shops, and I used to post them to her with little letters, and they've all got names. And so it's now become a Christmas tradition that we go over, well, I go over to hers, and I unpack them all, and my aunt puts them on the tree. And they kind of get rotated each year as to, you know, which ones can be seen more. So I'm just going to cluster my title there over that middle bit, and I like this font, but it's what I would call a more sort of cartoony, childish font. It doesn't look like it shows up too well on here, but actually you'll see in the photos at the end that there is a nice contrast, so it can be seen. Again, I'm using these, they are the October Afternoon Daily Flash stickers. I really wish you could get these, just these, because they come as like part of a double pack, and I like the other font, but I've not used it as much, and you get a real great selection of letters on these, so I do think it is something I'm going to have to buy some more of. And I'm just working out with the placement of this second part here of the title. Decide just to need to move these across, so I'm using my pokey tool here to help me lift those up. It's not 100% straight, but you know, that doesn't really bother me. So now I'm just going to grab those 3 sequins and cluster those up there near the title. Then I'm taking these, they're actually metal stars, I believe they're basic grey, and I'm just adding one of those to each of the clusters. And then I'm going to add one to the top cluster. So that is this layout. As I said, it's quite a quick layout. I will just put some still photos of this layout. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with some more layouts soon. Cheers!